How's it going, everybody?
Hey, you guys.
Well, today is going to be another beautiful day out here on the build.
It sure is. Today we are not going to be up on the roof, though, doing the ridge cap, even though that was kind of some of the original plannings, but y'all know we got to take each day one day at a time out here, and the weather has not exactly been our friend.
No, it's literally been having pop-up thunderstorms and whatnot just out of nowhere. Nothing on the radar. And all of a sudden it goes poof. And it's going to be like that almost all week. So as much as I would love to get up there and get it done, there's other things that we can do on the inside. And I don't have to worry about, you know, everything on the inside getting wet and ruined, which is the whole reason why I've got everything still covered up there.
This is true. So we're gonna get to work on the inside of the cabin today, friends, getting some things done that everybody's been waiting for, we've been waiting for. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish, but we're gonna be able to give it a dang good head start.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can get done and accomplished, but there's a lot to do. So, you ready?
I'm ready, let's get it.
Let's do it. Today, we're going to be working in here. We're going to try to lay out some stuff and get things situated for our electrical.
Woo, guys, woohoo! I still got a ton of the boards to stain. There's these boards that I finished last time I was out here working, and there's that pile over there, but honestly, we're gonna do our best to kind of work around it. I think we're gonna move that out of the way, but besides that, we're just gonna work around. Gary did a really great job cleaning up in here the last time he was up and organizing things, so we should be able to get a really good idea on where all of our electrical wires are gonna go and where we're gonna be putting the boxes. That's pretty much today's MO. Figure out where the boxes are going, how many of them that we need, so then we can place an order and we can get that stuff delivered to us shortly.
Yeah, so
I hope anyway.
There's a lot in the backgrounds that are going on, you guys.
Yeah.
But first things first, let's get this out of our way because this is a headache.
Yeah, it's taking up like almost the whole room. So look at you show off doing 2 at a time. Can I be as cool as Gary? Doubtful. Gary's always been cooler than me. Ooh. I surprised myself. Hey, don't take my cool away. I was being cool for a second. If you hear a kaboom, then come running.
It's all you. If I hear a kaboom, I'm gonna laugh.
I bet you will.
I tried to help. You dismissed my help. That's on you now.
Hey, I could do things.
So, those that don't know, framing hammers are great tools in all sorts of different ways.
Yeah?
One, height for boxes. That's how high that top part of the box should be.
Just a bada bing, bada boom?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Forget about it.
There you go.
So, that makes it very, very nice, right? However, I'm not gonna have one right next to the door.
Probably not a good idea.
Nope.
Nope.
Next thing, or thing I'm gonna want next to the door though, is what?
A door frame?
Well, yeah, but no.
Was that the Captain Obvious answer?
We're doing electrical. I think electrical.
A light switch?
What's gonna be next to there you go.
A light switch?
A light switch. All right, so.
A door frame?
Not saying it, I'm saying. Most things are gonna be about 4 feet.
Okay.
In the sense of like height receptacles, everything else. When you think of a countertop, a counter isn't gonna be 4 feet, right?
Not unless it's like a bar, right?
Yeah, but most things tend to be right around like that 4 foot sweet mark spot, from what I found out. So 4 feet would be perfect for the top of the box. And if I'm just referencing everything from the top Should be perfect.
So the top of the box be here, the bottom of the box be in here somewhere.
Right.
That makes sense.
But this will make it to where that's going to be the light switch spot, which feels very comfortable.
It does feel very comfortable.
Walking in, blink.
Yep.
That's where I feel like.
And
now,
even the shorties will be able to get it?
Even the shorties will be able to get it. Or should be.
We could bust out the stool.
This house ain't made for them, all right?
No, we're building the house for tall people.
For our kids and everything else. Now there's another thing that I'm gonna wanna do today. Let me fix one of my mistakes slash, you know, constant thrown at me one way or another by somebody.
I think I know what you're doing.
I do want a different, hold on you guys. I don't want to ruin
This is the process, friends. This is the process. These are how the builds get built for real.
I don't want to ruin this blade. Now where's my other blade though? I thought I had it up here.
Let me look out. Let me look out
here. There you are.
Hey, there's another blade out here too though.
Oh, there's more blades out there?
Yep. Yep.
Of course there is.
There are.
I do have a metal blade. I don't want to ruin that. That's my nice.
Yeah, no.
Nicer.
Pick a blade, any blade you want.
I got one now.
Okay, fine.
But this is a metal blade. One that can sort of go through some nails or screws or what have you.
So I think I know what you're doing.
What?
I think you're gonna take care of these and you're gonna take care of that. Is that what you were doing?
No, but
no?
I can.
Oh. See, I'm wrong again, friends. Ooh, be careful with that thing. There it is. You know, I should have known better when you said you were like using a metal blade, because I was sitting here thinking like, why does he want a metal blade to cut this wood?
Yeah.
Should have known.
I need a light switch there. Now I can. Easily.
Good.
Very, very easily.
Good.
There goes the switch spot.
All right. Hey.
That was all that just for, you know.
One switch and outlet, right?
There you go. Well, no, I just showed you how we can do an outlet. Now I am gonna want to put an outlet over in this area.
Just not directly below?
Just not right there.
How about below the window?
So we're gonna need this marked. Okay.
Okay.
There's an outlet switch.
One,
Now I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna want.
You want me to get this out of the way completely? I got you.
No, I'm just gonna put it right there. Right there.
I'm no help
right
at
there.
all.
It's all right. just clearing up this area so we can get over here. Now, like you were saying, right, we're gonna want a window or a outlet over here underneath this window somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one right there. Right dead smack in the middle.
Sweet.
So we'll have one either side of this. It'll probably end up being on this side. Just because it'll be a perfect spot for charging a phone or something.
Christmas lights around the window.
Christmas lights.
I don't know.
Something.
You never know, vacuum.
Right.
Right? You never know when you're gonna want an outlet or where.
Same thing over here. I'm gonna put one here. And that just makes it so nice to put that hammer down and go, there you go.
Yeah, it's just straight, you know, bada bing, bada boom, whoop, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Got an outlet.
Yep, and a light switch.
And a light switch right there.
So this wall is pretty much done.
That is basically this wall.
Yeah.
Now I can come on over this way. I'm gonna wanna put an outlet over here somewhere, right? I don't know if we're gonna wanna put it close to this entrance, or should we put it, you know?
We're gonna want 2 on that wall.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking this stud.
Yeah, like as close to over here as possible. And then I think for over there, not like in the corner, but the stud, and then face the box in the corner.
This one?
Right here. Sorry guys, we're not trying to leave you hanging. Camera can only get so much when we're stationary. Anyway, we're walking over here to this side of the room. Gary's got this one lined out now.
There's that one. All right. So which side do you want this stud? Or this, you want it over on this side?
Yes.
I'll put an X there. And then this one we'll put here, of course. This one, we'll put it on. I'll figure out that, I guess, later on.
We just need to count boxes and outlets right now. And then we can calculate how much of the electrical wire we're gonna need because we'll know where the boxes are. All the calculations we'll start calculating here real soon.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I wanna say that that's
all the things can flow the right direction.
Now on to this wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna want one probably over in that corner again still. Where'd that hammer go?
Hammer's over here, I got it.
I thought I had it on that back wall. So, do we want to put it on this stud? Or do we want it on this stud?
We're gonna want outlets on both sides of that wall.
Yes.
Yes. So for this area, for this side of the room, I think that we're gonna want it on that stud, but on this side. On this side.
On this side of
yes.
it though? Well,
yes.
Yeah. We're talking about that side right now, or this side.
The side of the room that I'm standing in.
Yes, I'm not trying to even think about the kitchen yet.
I wasn't talking about the kitchen.
Okay.
I was talking about...
As long as we're on the same page.
Yeah, no, we're on the same page. I was talking about the board, and I want the outlet going on this side of the board.
This side?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
And I'll put an arrow for that side.
There you go.
I have to mark this side so I can make it over there. Okay. And then coming over here, we'll put one on this side. I'm thinking on that side. More than likely, we'll be able to get to one or the other. We have 2 plugs here, you know. This side's gonna need the light switch on it. That'll be a light switch coming in from this side. Before I get all too crazy on that, let's come down. Let's put an outlet on this wall, on this wall, and that will make this wall have 2 outlets. We'll probably end up putting another one right here, the middle span area. Six foot. Roughly. That'll be for the TV more than anything, you know? Mm-hmm. And I can put an internet cord. Okay. So that's that wall. That's that light switch. That's the electrical outlets in here. That's the living room.
Heck yeah. 1 room down. How many more to go?
A lot.
A lot.
Do a light switch. Okay. It really isn't that. That's that way, that's this way. Right. That's close enough. That's there. And then it's coming back to this side. Okay. That should work. That should work. Outlet all the way around, light switch. Okay, this room's done.
Woohoo!
Next kids' room. Let's come in here. Light switch. Coming off of the doorway. Put an electrical box here. That door is gonna open. Put that there. Outlet. Coming over. We'll do another outlet. Another outlet here. This outlet would go on this side. Coming around. Coming around, it's there. I would put that one, I guess. Probably plan out one more box in each room. Probably figure out another box area. All right, anywho, next room. That outlet's there. An outlet here. Let's put one here. Put one there. There. That's close enough to the door. That's close enough to the door. That gives her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the extra would be the 6th. This one is 6 as well, or is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, right? Yeah. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, everybody would have the same amount of outlets. No, dang well that would be something that they would fight about. I guess we can do, we've got that half of the house done. We've got in here done. I guess we'll go in here and go do over here.
I feel like we're gonna want the light switch to be somewhere nearby either one of these entrances. I don't really know which one you think would be better. Or do you think that the light switch for this hallway should be closer to this entryway or closer to the entryway when we're coming up from the basement? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because this hallway is gonna have its own like little hall light, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
So we'll be walking in, hitting the switch here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then turn on the light in here.
Turn on the lights in here. We could have the switch be on there for over here, but I almost think that would be a bad idea. And it would be best to have it either on this. I don't know. So I mean, like coming in, we could hit either side, and we can hit on this side before we walk in. You know? I definitely feel like it needs to be over on that side versus this side. However, going up and down this light, or up and down the stairs right here, we're gonna want it to be on this side.
And that way we can go straight down, and then also maybe one at the bottom of the stairs too.
That way it's a three-way. This is where it's gonna need it. We're gonna want a three-way, no matter what. So you're gonna want to turn off this light or turn on the light from down below. Same thing for up here. You're gonna want to turn on or off the light.
Yeah.
Coming in and out right here, it doesn't really matter. More than likely, we're gonna be walking through this way anyway to go downstairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More than likely. Another thing that I've got to think about, I'm thinking in this area, in this hallway.
Okay.
For the main electrical box for our house. So
for the upstairs at least.
For upstairs.
Yeah.
Well,
downstairs has its own electrical box. Upstairs will have its own electrical box as well.
Yeah. See, there's a lot. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about.
Well, stay focused. Just one thing at a time.
I know.
We gotta still mark out all of the things.
My mind is going nuts. All right, I'm sorry.
I can tell. It's okay. There's a lot to think about. There is a lot to do.
We're gonna open up this way. So the light switch is gonna wanna be on this side. This light switch will be where we want it. I wanted to put that other light switch in the bathroom downstairs in a certain spot, but you know, sort of have a shower and king studs in the way to where I can't, there is no, but hey, we learned.
We did.
This one, we're gonna have the sink right here, toilet, shower. So outlet for over here is gonna be over here on this side.
Yep.
So we could.
And now we have girls, right? Do we want to put one of those 4-box outlets here?
Okay. 4-box.
They're going to be using hair straighteners, blow dryers, 2 girls trying to get ready at once. I mean, I know that they could share tools, but I don't know.
You're probably not wrong, Mel. You're probably not wrong.
It just might be one of those things where we're looking back at like, man, I don't know. Abe's not gonna care either way.
He's not gonna use any of these outlets, man. Like, all right, there's that.
He might for a Bluetooth stereo. I know he could charge it in his room first.
He's not, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna bring it into the bathroom. All right, where us boys don't consume that energy like that. I'm just saying, all right?
Listen here, us ladies, sometimes we need to do that everything shower. You know what I'm saying? And when you take the everything shower and the everything bath, it can be an all-day event, sometimes. Now, that's not always necessary. However, come on, ladies, we take it as our personal time, right? I'm right, I'm right.
You're probably not wrong at all.
Does that mean that I'm probably right?
Yeah, because just, I'm gonna have to really think about how I'm gonna run all these things, because that is gonna mean, you know, 2 home runs completely over here for their 2 separate dedicated outlets, because just one hair dryer or one curling iron, you know, you try plugging both of them in at the same times. Depending on your electrical unit on your hair dryer and all that other stuff, you might be pulling freaking 40 amps trying to pull a plug off of one. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is that I was right, so score 1 for Mel.
Well.
Listen, after all the wrong I've been today, okay, let me have this one. Let me just have this one. I've been so wrong all day today.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
That's that. That's enough plug right there. They
That's
got
fine.
2 in here.
And then all we gotta figure out for this hallway
I'm gonna have one at least right here.
I was gonna say just one electrical outlet.
I ain't tripping.
And that's just so I could run a vacuum or something. Like legit, that's it. Yeah. And then the light switch. Okay. So then when we go around the house and do our count, we're just gonna have to remember one light switch. Oh,
trust me, I'm gonna add a few.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a few on there because.
Okay. Let's get the other easy areas done, which would be our bathroom and our bedroom.
Yep.
Because the kitchen is gonna be the hard part.
That's the bathroom or the toilet.
Yep. Right there in your little man cubby.
Now we're gonna be coming through this thing. We're gonna have a barn door, right?
Yep, barn door sliding that way.
So you'll have that slit open. How are we gonna want that one to be done? I'll make this mark real quick. Which side do you want the outlet to be on that?
Yep, the switch gonna go over here. And then also my electricity outlets right in this area as well, because this is gonna be
your sink, right?
Yep, right in here.
Okay, here's a outlet. You don't need more than one.
I get the shaft. That's okay.
I'm just saying, you don't need more than one.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
There you go. So now here's the thing. We're not gonna really have a whole lot of movement of anything in here.
No. I would put one on this wall just so that way if I need to vacuum or something, I have an easy access plug that's like not being used for squat, but I can use it when I need to use it, kind of a thing. Just kind of down there. This wall right here, I feel like is gonna be the power wall, as well as that wall right there. Maybe one over here. That's what I think.
That's what I'm trying to think.
I would just put one, you see where I would put one on the inside of this.
On this side?
Yep, right there. That's kind of in the middle of that wall-ish, to where furniture shouldn't be bothered by it and stuff, you know?
I'm just thinking. Okay.
I'm thinking this one. Yep, and on the other side of the wall, closer to the corner.
Side?
Yeah, we got a king-size bed and nightstands and stuff. So it's gonna need to be closer to the corner because it's already gonna be a fit. And I know we're building everything custom, but still. That's what I'm thinking on that side. And then also for your side, the same board, but on the opposite, you know what I mean?
Should I do it on this stud?
You could, but then do it on this side.
This side, right? Same thing on that side?
Yeah, you could do that.
It would be accessible behind the whatever, where we can put some sort of
like nightstand, a lamp or something, charging stuff.
Put it on that side. I'll probably end up putting some up on the top of the wall somewhere. So now on this wall, I almost want to put an outlet either on this side or this side.
Do it closer to the door.
Closer right here. We can put a set of outlets right here for outside.
Yeah, like light switches, yes.
Or I could probably even do a 3-gank here, I'm not sure. But what would be nice is if we did a 3-way on these. One being a 3-way for in here, that's connected to the outlet over by the front door for our bedroom, and then putting another 3-way that goes in to connect to the outer porch area to where we can control the outside porch lights from here.
Yeah, and the bedroom.
And the bedroom. I'll even put 3-way. I don't know what I'm talking about right there. Put one there. I don't have it marked just yet, but I'll know that is where I want it. I got outlet there. Okay. And there's no point in having a plug there because it's gonna have a door swinging back and forth on that. We'll figure out where we want to place those once we figure out that height wise. There's that. All right, well, there's that. This is the light switch for coming into here. We're gonna need a light switch up against that. And it's gonna be on this stud. It'll be a little bit away from the door, but at least we'll be here. The problem that I'm gonna run into in here is trying to figure out exactly what the height range of everything is. I know I'm gonna want one behind the fridge. Mm-hmm. There's that. And now over here, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I don't want to go too high, too low because of the countertop. So I just need to know exactly the appliances that I'm gonna need, and then I can figure out from there of where I'm gonna put them. Oven's gonna be here. Mm-hmm. Dishwasher there, sink there. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna need 3 plugs, basically, for that. One for the oven, one for the sink, which garbage disposal. Another one for the dishwasher, so it's gonna need a plug in.
Plus all the countertop.
Plus all the electrical spots for the countertops.
Right.
So, and how high up do I need to go on that? That's the question. How many of them am I gonna need over here? You know, I'm gonna want to have a lot of dedicated outlets everywhere in here. And it's mainly because just every single cooking appliance is 1500 watts. So if you're plugging in 2, say, appliances into the same circuit, you're just gonna constantly trip your breaker and then eventually burn up your wire. So
that's no good.
No. And that's where it's like, I don't know exactly which way. And I know you were talking about putting some stuff in here.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that, like I said, this is where it gets a little bit more like, okay. So that's where I'm more so thinking, I think that's it for where we're at. Because when I go to count up all the block or all of the stuff that I'm gonna want, that we've already got marked out, just add all that up, get it into a box, and then I'll be like, all right, asking you exactly how many plugs or how many things are you gonna be plugging in at one point? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. At one time. Mm-hmm. And worst case scenario, is there 5 things that you're gonna be plugging in at one time? Is it 10? Is it, you know?
Depends on how much company we're trying to have.
Worst case scenario?
It depends on how much company we're hosting for. That's legit.
Because if I plan for worst case scenario and then give it a little bit more, we should be all right.
Yeah.
You should never have a problem with it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thing with that. I think we're pretty much set. Trying to figure out how many lights I'm gonna want and everything else like that. But I feel like with the lights, I'll just order a huge pack and then I'll come in here and I'll start actually putting in all the boxes for the lights where I want them. You know what I mean? Because that's the biggest thing. I can go around and I can cut all these holes out, but without the box exactly where I want them, my house won't be Swiss cheese if I did that. So I don't want to do that just yet, all right? This gives me a really, really good idea. Now I can have a good count exactly of what I need. I can get a good list together, get that shopping list together and ordered. Once they all get here, then that's just another thing that we can, you know, chop off the list of things that we got to do, because it's never ending, you guys. There's a lot to do.
Like you said, now we at least have a really good understanding of how much we're going to need to order. We can go around, count it all out, see how much it's going to cost, put it in the budget, get it ordered, get it hit here, and then, you know, start doing the thing with it. So before we do place that order, friends, like Gary mentioned, if there's anything that you guys can think of, definitely drop it down in the comment section, because we're going to be wanting to place this order this week.
Yes.
Lots of moving and shaking going on over here. So we're going to want to get this over here sooner than later. So if you guys have anything that you guys want to say before we order it, now's the time.
And other than that, you guys, I think that's going to call it. I'm super happy that we were able to get all that together. I'm going to get this, put it into the computer and start ordering a lot of this stuff, because there's a huge list of this, not just the electrical stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, we got to get some stuff for the siding. We got to get some stuff for the roofing. We got to get some stuff for all sorts of little things here and there to tidy things up. And might as well just get that whole list together and sent out.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to call it for the workday for today on the house. We're going to get into a few other things on Real Life with SLR. If you guys haven't been subscribed to that channel, make sure to go over there, hit the subscribe notification bell, thumbs up, all the good stuff. Over there, we've been bringing you guys along with a lot of our like day-to-day life stuff, since we're focusing more on the build over here now. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. So until then, friends, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.